What's all this for?
I'm making lunch for the kids. They have a half day today, and the cafeteria's closed because of the fire.
You know, I still don't understand how that fire could have started.
Oh, why has fire played such a terrible part in my life? In the life of the ones I love? And you know, 20 years ago, I almost died in a fire. And my twin sister dies in a fire. Her house burned down, and Charity barely survived. Then Charity's tied at a stake for a Thanksgiving pageant. And instead of a fake fire, there's a real fire. But nobody can figure out how it started.
Yeah, there does seem to be a pattern. I wonder if our next-door neighbor, Tabitha, knows anything about it.
Sam, you still can't think Tabitha knows anything about the fire at the school.
I'm not accusing her of anything. I just want to know, maybe she had seen something.
So you think somebody deliberately set the fire?
Look, no. There's no proof. I mean, it could have been an accident, you know, but when I examined the fake torch, the one Kay was going to use to light the fire with, I saw an exposed piece of metal. I mean, it could have hit a nail on the floorboard and caused a spark.
And that spark could have set the hay on fire around Charity.
Possibly. I mean, the hay and the wood that was used around the stake should have been treated with fire retardant, but they weren't.
Well, Mrs. Crump usually does that, but she was sick, so maybe she just forgot to tell somebody to do it.
Maybe. And then there's the matter of the fire extinguishers. I mean, none of them worked.
So you don't think the fire was an accident?
Look, I know it's hard to believe, but maybe they could explain how it happened.
But it doesn't explain why anybody would want to hurt Charity. Everybody at the rehearsal was a friend, including Tabitha.
Miguel, did Charity say why she wanted to see Tabitha?
She wanted to see a painting she saw at Tabitha's once. She thinks it might help her remember her past. She's starting to remember more about me now.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, she even remembers when we met at the carnival. And she said she knew that we were going to be good friends.
Isn't that terrific? She's starting to remember more and more how close you guys were, Miguel.
Yeah.
Sam, I can tell when your policeman's mind is working overtime. I think you should give up on the idea that Tabitha had anything to do with starting that fire.
Look, I wish I could get it out of my mind.
It's just not logical. I mean, why would a sweet old woman like Tabitha want to do something terrible? And what could she possibly have against Charity?